Well, hi, this is Jay Arthur. In the 20th century, started out with people kind of equally employed in farm, service, manufacturing. And we started off with all the quality improvement stuff in about 1920 with the Shewhart charts and so on at Western Electric. And then that gradually evolved. And finally, they founded the American Society for Quality Control in 1946. Well, because it was so heavily focused on manufacturing, that's the path it took. All right, that's the direction we all took. But since then, manufacturing employment has really declined. A tiny percentage, of the country are actually involved in manufacturing. And maybe only, one or two people out of 100 actually work on a manufacturing floor where you can use all the information that's in the Lean Six Sigma Green Belt and Black Belt body of knowledge. But what we've been doing is trying to train all the people that are working in service industries, like 80% of the population, in all this other stuff. And it leads to confusion. And it leads to people trying to use tools they shouldn't use on things they shouldn't try and use them on. Service, a handful of tools, will solve most problems. I call them the Magnificent Seven Tools of Lean and Six Sigma. And so I think we've missed the boat because what we're doing is we're training people for jobs that only exist in a very small part of the economy, and we're missing out on really engaging everybody in the service industries in this process. And I've worked with healthcare for the last decade, and they've been in and out of what they call process improvement training. And I can tell you, based on all the numbers, nothing has changed. Even I think about all the hassles I go through with mistakes and errors and everyday interactions with people. And guess what? Since I left college, in about 40 years in between, it hasn't really improved. And so I think we're fooling ourselves, right? Because the things that we need to fix, we're not fixing. And our training is focused on preparing people for jobs that don't exist. So that's how I think Six Sigma missed the mark.